Shalom family. It's a brother Matt. It's Sunday morning, S-U-N day. And I just want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai for today, man. I hope y'all got a little time today to sit with your boy. All right. Because there's a couple of things I want to go over with y'all today. All right. You know what I like, man? I like the fact that I could think back like 20 years ago, right? I get up on a morning like this, stop off at Jack and the Crack, get their little ultimate breakfast sandwich and shit, their little cold orange juice, then go walking into that, church house. Didn't want to be there, but was trying to stay out of hell. You know what I mean? So glad that shit is over with, man. Damn, I'm glad. Woo! So, ain't it cool, man? You get to have church right here. Y'all probably at home in your pajamas, skittering around the house or, doing what you want to do. Ain't got to get the kids up, put them corny ass blue suits on them and shit. It's just a beautiful thing, man. I mean, this COVID is necessary. It's all through the Most High, man. He did this, So everything happened for a reason, man. But on the more pressing issues, I wanted to talk to this message is directed to a brother on here. No disrespect or nothing like that. I actually kind of like this kid, man. He calls himself the Berean brother. Power to the people. All right. If y'all know anything about the Bereans, Paul admonished them and he actually liked them because they didn't take anything that was said at face value. They studied everything, to make sure it was correct. So I can't get on this man for he's not challenging me. He's just in search for truth. So we've been kind of emailing back and forth, and I wanted to cut y'all in on it, man, because it's all about edifying the body. See what I'm saying? So I want to read you what he wrote, and then I want to kind of answer it with him, and hopefully we can all get some edification on this, because this is about a cat named Flavious Josephus. And a lot of law keepers, especially Old Testament Torah only Israelites, they flock to this dude, man. They flock to Flavious Josephus, and I'm gonna get to that in just a minute. But I want to read you what he wrote. It's kind of disturbing because he actually believes this, but I'm gonna discredit the whole thing just so you know. And Berean brother, look, man. The Bible say much study is a weariness of the flesh. We got the right shit here, man. But I know some people even need more clarity than that. See what I'm saying? So that's what we finna hit. So he says, hi, brother Matt. Y'all know I laugh when I hear that shit, right? I'm sure you're sick of me by now. Come on, Doc. I do this all day, man. Look, I'm not sick of you, okay? If you got questions or whatever, man, I'm here for that. Okay? And hopefully we can find the truth together, man. If this what you believe, it's what you believe. We just got to get it out of you. That's it. See? The truth stand on its own. I already cracked you in the head with one thing, man, about Revelations. I figured that would get you, but we're going to go a little deeper into it so you can get some understanding and edification, all right? That's what we're here for. We're not here to be arguing. I could deal with this here because scripture say prove all things, hold fast to that which is good. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So don't think I'm tired of you asking questions, man. All right. You keeping it scriptorial and you trying to find truth. We're going to find it together. All right. It says, I'm sure you're sick of me by now, but I finally found the evidence of where Rome came up with the New Testament. It is in the works of Flavious Josephus. And I've heard this 1,000 times, y'all. And his story of Titus Flavius. All right. It parallels the Gospels to a T. In order from start to finish, from Sea of Galilee to crucifixion, with Titus being Yahushua. It took me a while to read it. This is where Rome got their passive Messiah from. After reading it, there will be no denial. This work was written way before any New Testament scripture. I'm sorry this is the case. It is shocking and disturbing. Feels like a dagger through the heart. But we all deserve to know. We will not be lied to or misled anymore. Despite this feeling of betrayal, we will be made free. Luckily for us, it was the prophets and the Hebrew scriptures that made us aware of our identity. We are the chosen, and we are being pulled from the darkness for a reason. Maybe I was meant to contact you. Maybe the Most High has his hands on us. Regardless, I'm sure we will meet someday. All right? So he attached the PDF of the works of Flavious Josephus. All right, so first up, you need to know why Flavious Josephus was never even mentioned. All right, do you know anything about him? You got to know who you listening to, man. You got to know the author. All right, so there's some things you need to know about Flavious Josephus that I already knew, that I took the time to look up, to hopefully you could get some edification on it. All right. And then I'm gonna hit you with the facts. All right. So, Flavious Josephus was a military commander. I don't know if you knew that. They had what was called the Galilean forces. They fought Rome for 2 years. All right. And I'm going to read right here. It says, in the 1st century Jewish revolt against Rome, Josephus failed to honor the suicide pact he made with his soldiers. So he's a fucking coward, man. He was talking all that shit. Oh, yeah, well, if we're captured, I'm going to fall on my sword. He didn't do that. All right. So you're listening to a coward, first of all. Josephus failed to honor the suicide pact he made with his soldiers. When he was later captured and taken to Rome, all right, his ass got captured. All right. He didn't do what he promised. All right. So his credibility is shot right there. Okay. But let's keep going. When he was later captured and taken to Rome, he predicted that the Roman commander Vespasian would become emperor. All right. When the prediction proved accurate, Josephus was taken into the imperial family and became known as Flavious Josephus. Now, I've taught this before. He got taken into the imperial family. That means he wrote for them. Okay. Now, I know what you're probably going to say. You're going to say, yeah, see, that's how it was able to be incorporated and it paralleled the New Testament. No. All right. Look here. Josephus is certainly among the most enigmatic personages in the history of Jewish people. Jewish. All right. He wrote The Jewish War. He wrote A History of the Jewish People. He was a commander of the Galilean forces of the army that opposed Rome for 2 years. All right. Now, he opposed Rome for 2 years, but then his ass got captured. Okay. And then that's when he took on the name. You can't believe nothing this fool say. Okay? Look what else it says right here. Did you know that... All right, let me read it. He also does not reference Paul, the apostle, a former Pharisee, who was a contemporary of Josephus' father. Paul and Josephus' daddy lived at the same time. All right? In Jerusalem. Paul was all through Jerusalem. He's known everywhere. Paul is known all over the planet. He existed. He lived. Why did Flavious Josephus write about him? So, to parallel the New Testament completely, you would have to include the writings of Paul. All right? He's a contemporary of Josephus' father in Jerusalem, even though, according to Acts, Paul and his activities were known to 2 successive Roman procurators of Judea, Marcus Antonius Felix and Porcius Festus. All right? And King Herod Agrippa II. Well, where's Flavious Josephus writing about that? He didn't. He did it to discredit the New Testament by making you believe that he's the one that wrote it. That's why he left Paul out. That's why the Pharisees right now, they discredit Paul's writings. They do it with me. Oh, you know, Paul's writings are not scripture. They getting desperate, y'all. To disregard Paul's writings is absurd. It is. It really is absurd. All right. Paul wrote, what, 2/3 of the New Testament? All right. Now, this is Flavious Josephus, the fucking coward. All right. This is why he's not even mentioned. If you to read that book is poisoning your mind. All right? Put that shit down. Now, let's get to the meat. All right? Let's get to the meat. He don't mention Paul. If that's the case, why is Paul's right? Paul was put to death, all right, by Nero. Got his head cut off. So did the Apostle Peter didn't live either? So Flavious Josephus made up all of the disciples and everything, right? All right, well then, answer me this, Berean brother. Now, I'm not getting on you, I just want you to think, man. All right? If all this was written for our destruction, and Yahushua, whom y'all ignorantly call Christ, if Yahushua is supposed to be Flavious Josephus, then tell me how this happened then. Let's go to Daniel chapter 12. All right? Now, this is verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as was never since there was a nation, even to that same time. Now, this is Old Testament. This is Daniel. You think it's talking about back then, or is it talking about now? We had been in captivity back then. We had been, in captive to the damn Egyptians, to the Persians, all right, Babylonians, all right, and then next was the Romans. So captivity was nothing new to us, okay? Now it says it's going to be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. It's talking about now. We got airplanes, we got ink pens, we got computers, I'm talking to people all the way on the other side of the planet, man. All right? That's the time of suffering that was never seen before. We're learning about Israelites spread out throughout the four corners of the earth suffering, not just in one region, okay? So it's not talking about back then. This is a future prophecy, all right? Such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. How do you get in the book? You repent of your sins when Yahushua made it available. Is that Flavious Josephus? Is Josephus the one that we confessed our sins to and repented with? Come on. All right, now here's the proof. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. All right, so that means we were going to die and come back. A lot of these Sadducees, the Pharisees believe in regeneration, the Sadducees don't. So because they don't believe in regeneration, guess what? They can't get this. All right, look here. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. Who was that? That's us. Some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Why did I just read that? Hell, the entire nation of Israel was asleep. If they want to wipe us out, if Flavious Josephus' writings are accurate, that means the Most High put us to sleep. All he had to do was leave us asleep and we'd be wiped out. Right? What better way to kill a nation? My bad, there's some ice. What better way to kill a nation off? We was already dead. Why wake us up? All right? Now, I asked you about Revelations, because that's the New Testament too. Now, you did cop to that. You said, I can't explain that one. Did Flavious Josephus write Revelations? That's why I was put in place to discredit all of this Flavious Josephus bullshit. Fuck Flavious Josephus. Stay out of that book, man. All right? You sent me the PDF. I could read it, and I could pick it apart, man, in under a day. Easy. He's a fucking traitor, man. He's a fucking coward. I don't listen to cowards. Why listen to a man that led his countrymen and turned on them and then went into the imperial family? That's like me right now talking all this shit to y'all, and then I go stay with fucking Donald Trump or Joe Biden. Y'all got me. I'm all on TV waving and shit with a tie on the thing. You know? Man, y'all, you know what y'all would do to me? If y'all saw me on TV wearing a damn necktie, all right, with a suit on, shining Joe Biden boots, all right, what would y'all do to me, man? I wouldn't last too long, huh? So, you listening to Flavious Josephus is criminal, man. All right, look, I'm going to just put it out there, y'all. I didn't fall on my sword. Well, technically I did. All right. I told y'all my job was like, hey, we need y'all to take this vaccine. They did that last week. All right. Now, I've been on my job 25 years. All right. You hear me? I got retirement. I got all of that locked up. All right. I told y'all when that shit come around, fuck you taking it. I told him that. I was the first one up there. Well, it was only 2 that went up there. I was the first one. I say, man, I told my operations manager, take me off of that list, man. He was like, take you off? I said, yeah. He said, you sure about that? I said, yeah, I'm up here. He said, well, we don't want to do that. You know, you might change your mind. I said, I won't. I said, take me off of that shit. Email the next day, oh, we can't do that. We were told, you know, by the higher ups that we got to leave you on. So why even have a big ass meeting? All right. So that show you what's happening. Look, I ain't taking that shit. Ooh. Then I get the questions. Ooh. Hey, brother. Yeah, I'm brother now. Y'all been laughing at me for years now. I'm brother. Hey, brother. What happens if they say that, you know, if you don't take the shot, you know, you can't work? I'll quit. Give me what I earn, and I'm out. Really? Really? Yeah. Better question is, what the fuck are you gonna do? Now they butt hurt. See, they don't know. Look, so I told y'all, I'm the first one to take off on this. All right, I ain't taking that shit, and I got more to lose than anybody. A lot of y'all on here, man. Some of y'all was either in grade school. Some of y'all wasn't even born when I started this. All right, but when I started this job. All right, so that means I would quote unquote lose everything, but I ain't losing shit, man. I trust my master that much. I trust him that much. If he said I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna eat. All right. But guess what? I know for a fact I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna eat good. Y'all will too if y'all listen to me. I'm telling you, man. Look. Never mind. I just said it too many times, man. Look. So that's my question on Flavious Josephus. He was a bitch. Flavious Josephus was the Raptor News of the Old Testament. A fucking coward. That's it. So why even read anything this dude got to say, man? Why? See what I'm saying? Now, let's go to I've been running my damn mouth. Oh, I still got a little time. It's a little clock up here, y'all. I gotta keep putting my hand up there. I hope y'all don't mind. With my badass eyes, I can't see shit. Alright. I'm at okay, that's cool. Still got a little time. So let's go here, man. Let's do some more busting on Flavious Josephus. All right, now look here. Let's finish up Daniel chapter 12, verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. That's what's happened now. We got some people that have woke up. Well, everybody's woke that's alive. You're woke, but some of your family members ain't getting this, and they're not going to get it. So that means they've woken up to shame and everlasting contempt. Everlasting meaning that they're going to live out the rest of their life in this regeneration, not getting this truth, and to be condemned to death to pay for their own sins. All right. Now you got some that have woken up to the truth. That's us. So we've woken up to everlasting life. Get it? The best way to kill the whole nation would have just been to leave us asleep. Did Flavious Josephus, did he predict that? Berean brother? I'm just trying to get some common sense to you. All right, now let's go to Revelations. Going to go to Revelations chapter 5, all right? All right. Let's go to Revelation chapter 5, verse 1. This is to further stomp out Flavious Josephus. I want to stomp his ass out like a roach. And them big black ass cockroaches, you know, you got to step on them, you got to twist, hear that pop. That's what we're going to do today. So after today, I don't want to hear no more about Flavious Josephus, you know, the Old Testament bitch. All right. Verse 1, Revelation chapter 5. And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within and on the back sealed with 7 seals. All right. Now, this is the book mentioned in Daniel chapter 12. Matter of fact, let's go on back real quick and we're going to come back here. Daniel chapter 12. All right. Daniel chapter 12, verse 9. Now, this is what the angel said unto Daniel. And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the time of the end. Now, this is the book. These words are sealed. All right. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. But the wise shall understand. That's us. We understand. All right. And from the time that the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate set up, that shall be 1,290 days. Blessed is he that waiteth and cometh to the 1,305 and 30 days. Verse 13. But go thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days. So, told Daniel to seal up the book. All right. There's a book written that no man could unseal. You couldn't unseal the meaning of it. You couldn't unseal the truth. All right. Somebody had to unlock the truths of these books. Now let's go back to Revelation chapter 5. Now we get to the book. Revelation 5 and 1. And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within and on the back side sealed with 7 seals. That's the book that we just read, all right? And I saw a strong angel proclaim with a loud voice, Who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof? Oh, I got it. It's Flavious Josephus. Man, please. All right? Look, verse 3. And no man in heaven nor in earth, neither under the earth, that includes Flavious Josephus, all right, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. So that cuts Flavious Josephus out all the way. He couldn't open the book, all right? And I wept much because no man was found worthy to open and read the book, neither to look thereon. So nobody was found worthy, not even Flavious Josephus, all right? Look, verse 5. And one of the elders saith unto me, Weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof, to loose the understanding of the book. This Bible had to be broken down. Look, we was all there. I was there. Like I told y'all, I was a won't-he do it for 17 years and never knew none of this, man. Who better qualified to show you about how blind somebody could be than me? And look, I came up as a deacon. I did, I crushed the damn crackers. I served the little grape juice and shit. I did all of that, all right? And still didn't know what I was doing. I dedicated the tires on first Sunday, stand up there with a damn necktie, all right? Looking like a sucker, all right? I did all of that. I was a won't-he do it, all right? I got ordained, all right, as a damn quote-unquote reverend, which make me want to throw up just thinking about it, okay? My ass was blind, Berean brother. See, you ain't the only one that's been less misled, all right? The Most High let me keep, man, ooh-wee, all right? So look, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof. That is not no Flavious Josephus, man. Verse 6. And behold, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the 4 beasts, and in the midst of the elders, stood a lamb as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the spirits of the Father sent forth into all the earth. All right. Verse 7. And he came and he took the book out of the right hand of him that sat on the throne. That's the Father handing the authority to the Son. That's Yahweh handing Yahweh Shai the book, the authority. that is not no Flavious Josephus. All right. Look at 8. And when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden vials full of odors, which are the prayers of the saints. Now, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know who I believe the 4 beasts are? The 4 beasts are the 4 rulers of the 4 kingdoms that enslaved us, man. That's why they're made to pay homage to the Most High, because they enslaved God's people. You got Pharaoh Ramses from Egypt. You got Nebuchadnezzar from Babylon. You got Darius from Persia. And then you got the Roman procurators, Pontius Pilate and Herod and all of them, man. That's what I believe the 4 beasts are, man. And then it says the 24 elders. I truly believe that that's the original 12 fathers of the tribes, man. And then also the 12 apostles, man. All right? Because that would make 24, you know. That's just my take on it. We'll find out when we get to the kingdom who they are. But look what it says. And they sung a new song, saying, thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. All right? Why is he worthy? Why is he worthy to open up the book? All right? For thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Father by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation, and has made us unto our Father kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. Flavious Josephus didn't do that. David didn't do that. Yahushua did that, man. All right? So, you got to stick to the script. We get one more precept on the way out. This is Ecclesiastes 12:12. And further by these, my son, be admonished of making many books, there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh. Stick to the script. All right, son? Stick to the script. Stop going off in all of these books, man, because you're going to get misled. You're going to get pulled out. I done seen it. They've had some strong men in this word get pulled right on out on the riptide, man, the spiritual riptide. Come right up underneath and pull you right on out this truth, man. Now, this is a warning. All right, I'm not going to go through Flavious Josephus again. I'm not reading his writings. I don't listen to cowards. Flavious Josephus is an Old Testament bitch. All right, and that's what these Old Testament Torah-only niggas listen to, man. That's not going to fly here. All right? It's not going to fly here. If it's worth reading or something like that, I've read, now Enoch, I've read Enoch. I've read Jasher. Jasher is mentioned in the scriptures. All right? I have a Sefer at home. All right? Read out of that. We got those books, man. The Apocrypha, you know. All of these were canonized books. Flavious Josephus is that's a book to be pissed on. That's all it's good is to wipe your ass with, and that's it. Josephus was a coward. All right, so no more Flavious Josephus talk. All right, I believe we done burnt this down. All right, and that's all I got to say about that, man. So hey, quickly prepare for the next video that's on the way, y'all, because we got another one coming. All right. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. All praises due. All right. I miss y'all on Rod of Iron Ultra, man. We should be back up either Tuesday or Wednesday. But guess what? We rolling on AUSTERE. All right. And we got another channel coming. I'm going to tell y'all about everything loaded up on Tumblr. All right. So y'all could go there. It's all you can eat. All right. You ain't got to pay nothing to get in, man. All right, no collection plate being passed around. All right, so, hey, love y'all. See y'all on the next go-round coming soon. Matthias out. Shalom.